Hi, I'm District 32 Director Kyle Hall. For the past couple of weeks, I've had a problem. I was avoiding sending an email out. It was a particular message I had to write, and I was avoiding sending it out. It's not important what the message was or who it was for the sake of this conversation. What I realized, well, it slowly dawned on me over a couple of week period that I was actually avoiding it. I mean, the first time I avoided it was reasonable. Oh, well, so this is more urgent, I'll go do that. Something else is more urgent, I'll go do that. Ooh, somebody's calling me, I'll deal with that. I just kept finding reasons to keep putting this on the back burner. Eventually, though, I started realizing there's something wrong here. Why do I keep putting this on the back burner? I mean, is watching this television program really more important than getting this piece of work done? Well, when I start doing that, I made a little quiet time. I created a little quiet space. I went into my bedroom, shut the door. I made some time to sit with it, and I asked myself, what's going on here? Why am I avoiding this? And I could have predicted the answer. It came up. Fear. I was afraid. I was afraid of the reaction that the recipients might have when I sent the email. Fine. That's one of the ways that fear manifests itself, is avoidance, delaying, postponing. I won't even think about it. I'll find other things to do. And here's the thing. Here's the point I'm trying to get at. If we want to be effective, especially in Toastmasters, in our clubs, in our personal lives, we have to notice when we're avoiding something, because avoidance or reprioritizing things continually so that something's always at the bottom of the list, that's usually a symptom of fear. And we need to know it's fear so we can move through it. If we don't recognize the fear, then the fear will always drive us. But as soon as we recognize it, as soon as we see, oh, that's fear. Oh, I'm afraid of that. Oh, well, now we can actually deal with it. So how do I deal with fear? Well, I do two things. I tell somebody about it, and I schedule it. So in this case, I went and told my wife. I said, hey, I just want you to know I've been delaying sending this message out, and I'm afraid of it. And I discussed that with my wife. So having somebody to talk about it is useful, because that's like releasing the pressure, turning the valve to release some pressure from that pressure cooker. And scheduling it. I just put it on my calendar. On this day, I will send this message. And I put it on my calendar and for the next day, and I did it. And it was a little bit of work, and I was sitting here, okay, click, I sent the message. But those two things work really well to move us through fear. Tell somebody about it and schedule it. So my question for you, and if you're willing to, I'd love for you, especially for those of you who are watching this on Facebook, I'd love for you to put this in discussion below. My questions for you are, what have you been avoiding? What have you been avoiding? And what are you afraid of? Who are you going to tell about it? And when are you going to take action on it? I hope we have happy, healthy, vibrant clubs.